Qiao and Hao didn't understand just what Lu Jinian wanted to do. Under the pressure of his body, she instinctively closed her eyes. Lu Jinian's brow was cold as ice. He stood with head tilted and his eyes glued to Qiao and Hao. He pushed hard against her body but didn't make any other movements. Qiao and Hao was soaked from head to toe, and so was Lu Jinian. The clothes on his body were dripping wet. In the bathroom, the sound of running water came from the shower head he had thrown into the tub. Besides this, there was silence. Deep down inside, this kind of silence and stillness in the atmosphere made Qiao and Hao feel incredibly uneasy. However, she didn't dare open her eyes. In the end, because of the cold or the nerves, she couldn't help but tremble. Such a minor gesture couldn't evade Lu Jinian's watchful eyes. He furrowed his brows. Suddenly, he lowered his head and bit down hard onto her shoulder, where Producer Sun had touched. He bit down heavily, with ferocity. A sharp pain coursed through Qiao and Hao's shoulder and traveled down the nerves of her entire body. Without knowing it, she stretched out her hand to push him away. Her actions made Lu Jinian bite down on her shoulder even harder. Qiao and Hao's entire body began to tremble and she very clearly felt a sticky wetness trickle down from her shoulder. Yet, Lu Jinian had no intention of stopping at all. Qiao and Hao couldn't take the pain anymore. In an instant, tears began to fall, crashing onto Lu Jinian's neck. The warm liquid slowly crept down Lu Jinian's neck and flowed down the left of his chest. His whole body froze and he suddenly stopped biting her shoulder. However, his lips still gripped her shoulder, motionless. Seconds later, another teardrop fell onto his neck. Lu Jinian trembled. His head darted up and he covered Qiao and Hao's lips. He kissed her, with a hint of aggression mixed with the taste of blood. They'd had physical contact on 2 occasions now. No matter how mad he had gotten at her previously, he was always gentle, even if he wasn't willingly so. But this time, it was different. He was harsh and severe, possessive and torturous. In pain, Qiao and Hao didn't feel quite like herself.